Hello everyone, Rock Hugger here with another video, and today I'm going to go ahead and do a video on drilling some stones and making some simple pendants. So this is a new style I've been working on. From here we've got some First Creek, here's something from Saddle Rock, another piece from First Creek, and this is from up near Red Top Mountain. So this agate right here, I've already kind of started to drill, but I wanted to do a video with you guys and show you kind of another simple way to make some necklaces out of these pretty rocks. Alright, let's put it in time lapse. So I wanted to keep this simple, so there's just a few tools. So I just use a lighter and some snips, and I get this off of Amazon. It's about $8 for a spool, and this is just cotton thread with wax. So go ahead and get your length, you know, however long you want your necklace to be, and give it just a little extra because we're going to make these adjustable. So I just use the snips because these get a good clean cut. And what we're going to do here is match up the ends. So I'm just going to do one of these real quick, and then I'm going to do the rest in time lapse, and then I'll show everything at the end of how these turned out. Now this is pretty simple, so we're just using a single piece of string, and I'm going to let these actually catch on fire a little bit, blow it out, and then squish them together. Now if you can't stand heat on your hands or whatever, maybe put some rubber gloves on and try that. But what this does is it makes it easier to pull through the hole we drilled on these, and we'll go ahead and push this through and I'll show you. So sometimes they're, so I got the pliers, and those kind of help me pull that last little bit through. So since those are kind of melted together, it helps kind of keep both the strings intact. So this is just a simple technique. I just kind of, I don't know if I just figured it out or saw somebody that did something similar and made my own version of it, but feel free to do this on your own. So all I did was just kind of loop that through so the two strings come together, and you leave the two loose ends. So those were melted together. I just popped that apart. Now the trick to make this adjustable, and you can kind of cut these ends and refinish them if you want to make them look a little nicer, but they're going to be tied so you're not really going to notice it. So the trick is you got to loop it around one and pull it into a knot around the string that you want it to tighten on. So we'll try to not leave a whole lot of extra string. Pull that back but still leave a good knot. So that was just a single knot around the leading string going back. So it's going to loosen back up. So now we want to tighten this other one. Do the same thing, loop it around. I'm watching the camera right now, so I'm not paying attention to what I'm doing. Okay, so you see it's just a single knot around this line, and we're going to tie it back the other way so that the outer piece right here is kind of going outwards. Just makes it a little bit nicer looking, I'd say. Now I'm not going to make this perfect because I can always finish and trim that and make it look cool, but there you go. So here's a little simple pendant necklace, and this is just what I've been doing to make you know, some of these cool finds into something that you can wear. This is from Saddle Rock. This is a Wenatchee piece, and I'm going to go ahead and make the rest of these up real quick, do a time lapse. So with just a few tools, I was able to make these 4 necklaces out of some stones that I collected this year, and I think they turned out all right.